I opened up 2 heavy first edition base set booster packs that are worth over $15,000 each, all the way back in the year 2018 when they were only worth around $2,000 a pack. Man, what was I thinking? This is going to be my reaction, the brand new start of a series where I dive back in time and look at all the video content that you guys have never seen here on the channel before. To start off, I'm going to show you guys the differences on the packs here. This is the original base set unlimited pack. This is the most common version. It's going to have the cards inside that do have shadows, and it's the most common version. The next rare version is going to be the long crimp shadowless packs. These are guaranteed to contain shadowless cards inside. It has trading card game on the bottom instead of on the top there. It also has the 3 cards on the bottom there, and it says 11 tradable game cards on the bottom compared to this one that says 11 additional game cards. But the rarest of the rarest is going to be the first edition base set packs, long crimps. It has the first edition stamp on the bottom there. The cards are first edition. They are shadowless as well. That's the 3 main versions of base set, but there are different versions as well. So let's jump into this video of me opening up these packs. And guys, just so you know, I haven't watched this in 2 years, and I have so much content that I want to show you guys from back then that you guys haven't seen yet on the channel. So the one thing I'm going to do here as well is we're going to go through each pack. I'm going to show you guys the values, and we're going to do PSA 9 prices as well as PSA 10 prices so we can see the values on these packs today. I'm excited to see what we pull. All right, here we go. We got an old school Rev video. Man. The classic vertical filming.
It is. Let's crack into it.
Well, we got the little light box going. It's not too bad. At least you could see.
Oh, and these are so hard to open without messing up the
it's true.
Pack artwork.
They are pretty hard to open. The long crimp base. I see a Staryu, not the best card. Okay.
All right.
First edition stamp.
We're going to start it off. We got Staryu.
Hold it up close to the camera, Rev. There you go.
We got a Fighting Energy.
Fighting Energy. Okay, okay. Caterpie's actually pretty rare.
This is actually a hard one to get into.
Yeah, I already know. See?
I'm not going to lie.
I already know. Switch.
Switch.
All right. Vulpix. That's pretty good. Fire Energy.
We got Fire Energy.
I don't think I did a pack trick. I definitely don't think I did. Voltorb.
Voltorb.
Like so-so.
All right, now I think the next one's going to be the rare. Whew. Okay.
You got this, Rev. Clefairy!
Oh, Clefairy!
Okay. That's a hard card to grade. That's a pretty difficult card to grade. That and Chansey.
So cool.
Thick stamp, I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely a thick stamp. Put it in a sleeve.
I'll show you guys the last 3
cards.
cards.
The handshake. I could see it.
I just got to put this in the sleeve.
You got it.
Let's see if you can see that.
It's hard to see. I think the centering.
It's got a tiny, tiny little print line.
Has a print line.
Yeah. There
That's most likely a 9. Centering definitely, I think, is off.
Probably not a 10 with that. It could be. I don't see. Yeah, the back is really nice.
Back is clean, which is a good thing. But the centering on the front and the print line.
Back really. I'll take a closer look later, but that's awesome. And that's the thick stamp right there.
Yeah, a little off. Most likely, I think I remember that one coming back at 9. So let's see what the other cards are in there. We could get a War Turtle, a Charmeleon. Other big hitter uncommon cards could be back there, like Haunter. All right, what are we doing, Rev?
That right
Let's
there.
go. The people are waiting.
And the last 3.
All right, Pokemon Center.
We got a Pokemon Center.
Good. Ah, the light. Machoke.
A Machoke.
Flexin. And a Jinx. Okay.
The creepy one for last.
Let's go through and see the prices on all of those cards today. First card we pulled was the Staryu. If it came back a PSA 10, you're looking at about $250 in value. If it came back a 9, around $100 in value. Second card in was the Fighting Energy, and yes, energy cards do have value from first edition base set. If it were to come back a PSA 10, you're talking about a $150 card, and if it came back a 9, a $50 card. Right now, we're not looking too good, though. We got $400 in value for the 10s and $150 for the 9s. Let's see what else was in this pack. PSA 10 Caterpie around $400 and a 9 around $75. And we're comparing this to the $15,000 current market value for a heavy pack. So right now, we're not looking too good, but we'll see what else we got. Best case scenario for the Switch would be $200 in a 10. And then for a 9, $50. So our 10s are at $1,000. Our 9s are at $275. Eesh. Vulpix in a PSA 10, $300, and in a PSA 9, $150. Fire Energy is exactly the same pricing as the Fighting Energy, a 10, $150, and a 9, $50. Our Voltorb comes in at $300 in a PSA 10, bringing the grand total so far of the 10s to $1,750. The PSA 9 only $75 with a very small total of $550 so far for the 9s. Okay, here's the holo. This changes everything. Now, the Clefairy is clearly not a PSA 10, most likely a PSA 9, and I remember it coming back at 9, I think. The last 10 just sold the other day for $13,500, which would bring the grand total so far of the PSA 10s to $15,250. So best case scenario, you'd be just over $15,000 if you pulled that Clefairy and got all 10s on all those cards, right around the $15,000 mark of value on that pack. Now, the 9 value on that card just sold the other day as well at $2,000. So total for the 9s is $2,550. Now, there are still uncommons left to factor in, so let's see what those do to the total. Pokemon Center bringing in another $200 for a 10 and another $50 for a 9. Our second to last uncommon, the Machoke in a PSA 10 going for about $350, and a PSA 9 coming in at $100. So we got one more card left, and then we're gonna see the grand total for the first pack. And our final card, the Jinx in a PSA 10, bringing in another $400, which brings the grand total to $16,200. And if you spend about $15,000 for the heavy pack, you'd be up around $1,200, not including PSA grading fees though. As for the 9, it would add another $150 to the total, bringing the grand total for PSA 9s to $2,850. So not the best pack, because definitely that Clefairy is not getting the 10, so you'd be hurting pretty bad if you spent $15,000 on that pack and pulled out around $3,000 worth of cards out of there. You'd be looking at a loss of around $12,000. All right, so we got one more pack left, and I have a bunch of these different videos cut up. I did around 2 packs of video, I think maybe 2 to 3, so there's gonna be more of these videos, but I want to see what's in this second pack, because again, I haven't watched this in years, so I really don't remember what's in here.
Vulpix.
Ah, the light again. Squirtle!
Oh, Squirtle.
Yo, that's a really good hit. All right, let's go. Fire energy.
Fire energy.
Okay. Pikachu!
Oh!
Yellow Cheeks!
Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. That's a sick card. Not Red Cheeks, but, you know.
We'll take the Yellow Cheeks. We'll take the Yellow Cheeks.
Pikachu.
All right. Bulbasaur! Yo! What is this pack?
This might be the lucky pack, guys. I don't know.
This is the lucky pack, I think. Are you kidding me?
I mean, if this is Charmander.
3.
Oh, okay.
Drowsy.
I think the rare is
Coming
next.
up on it?
I'm not really keeping
more.
track.
I think there's an energy. Yeah,
nope,
energy.
one more. Oh.
What's it gonna be?
I'm just gonna go quick.
Zapdos?
Oh.
Zapdos! It is!
Not bad.
Yo! Okay, legendary bird. All right, let's go. And then we got the 3 uncommons. Let's see how we're looking on the Zapdos. I think this came back a 10.
That's pretty sick.
I don't know though. You got it. The handshake.
Oh, this one's even nicer.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything on this card.
No print lines.
No, I remember this now.
No scratches.
The centering's really good, I think.
Centering's really good.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I remember that. That got a 10. That definitely got a 10. Yeah, I remember I was doing 2 packs a night, I think, just to savor it for a couple weeks, because it was just so crazy. All right, so we got Professor Oak. That's a lot better than Imposter Professor Oak in my book. Magmar, not bad. I like Magmar. And Pokemon Flute, not so good. All right, let's see what the total is on these. This one's going to be crazy, especially compared to that first pack. So getting warmed up with the Vulpix, we got $300 on the board for a 10 and then $150 in a PSA 9, but that's just getting warmed up. Now we're kicking it up another notch with the Squirtle as the second card in the pack in a PSA 10, going for around $1,700, bringing the total already to $2,000 if everything was a 10 so far. If it came back a 9, another $600, which is really, really good for a PSA 9, bringing the total for 9s to $750. Fire Energy was the third card in, bringing in $150 if it were to come back a 10 and $50 for a PSA 9. Huge hitter next was the Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. If that were to come back a PSA 10, that's $2,400 in value, bringing the total of the PSA 10s to $4,550 already. If it were to come back a 9, another $700 on the board, bringing that to $1,500. And here is the jackpot, the Bulbasaur. If that were to come back a PSA 10, you're talking $30,000. Oh, wait a second. That's not right. One too many zeros. $3,000. Take a zero off of that. You're at $7,550 in total value. And all memes aside, the Bulbasaur is actually the most sought after main series starter to get in a PSA 10. The most valuable, with $3,000 in value for a 10. And if you were to get a 9, you're still talking $700 in value, which brings it to $2,200. Our Drowsy's going for $200 in a PSA 10 and $75 in a PSA 9. $150 for the Grass Energy in a PSA 10 and $50 in a PSA 9. But our biggest hitter is going to be the Holo Zapdos. If that were to come back a PSA 10, one just sold the other day for $10,000, bringing our total so far for the PSA 10s to $17,900. If we were to come back a PSA 9, That one just recently sold for $3,500, bringing the total of the 9s to $5,825. If you made it this far and you have all these cards coming back in PSA 10 and you spent around $15,000 for the pack, you're up $2,900 so far. And I'm 99% sure that Zapdos came back at 10, and I remember selling it at the time, I want to say for maybe $1,000, maybe like $1,500, something like that, something really, really low. Next up, our first uncommon is good old Professor Oak. If that were to come back at PSA 10, it's $500 in value. A PSA 9 is about $150 in value. Second to last card is the Magmar. If that were to come back at PSA 10, it's $350 in value. PSA 9 would be around $100 in value. And we got one more card left. And our final card, the Pokemon Flute. In a PSA 10, it's going for $215, which brings the grand total, if everything were to come back at PSA 10, to $19,000, which is $4,000 more than the $15,000 price on average for a heavy first edition base set Shadowless pack. As for our Pokemon Flute in a PSA 9, that's going to be around $75 in value, which brings the grand total, if everything were to come back, a PSA 9 to $6,150. And that one definitely hurts because that is a far cry from $15,000. I've got so many memories opening up all this stuff over the last 6 years or so that you guys have never seen before. And yeah, I know it's older content, but you guys never seen it. I have a fun time rewatching it and really honestly watching it for the first time since I filmed it years ago. I have stuff that's like 3, 4, 5 years ago. If you guys want to see more of this type of content, please let me know down below in the comment section by leaving a comment and letting me know. And I would love to keep doing this. There's a ton more stuff that I could dig into off my phone and my computer from back in the day. And yeah, guys, make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell to turn on notifications. And that's going to be it. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.